So we're here this afternoon outside the Valley East Good Neighbours Food Bank with Anne Unwin. Anne, you are the director or the organizer? What's your title? The chairperson of the food bank. And how long have you been in this location?
We've started in 1993, and our official opening was January in 1994.
And this is the old, or this is the current Hanmer Fire Department, isn't it?
Old fire hall on Lafontaine. When they built the new fire hall on the highway, the Council of Valley East gave us the upstairs. And there are 2 fire trucks in the bays downstairs.
So when a person comes here on the last 2 Wednesdays of the month, is that when you're open?
That's right, from 10 o'clock until 2.
So the last 2 Wednesdays is when you distribute the food. So
That's right.
we're going to go on a tour inside, and you're going to tell us exactly what will happen if a person comes to the food bank.
You come in, you will see our sign, you can't miss it, which is donated to us by the Kin Club. It was, our old sign was pretty well finished. And as you're coming in, you'll might get a shock at the stairs, but we managed to do them quite nicely.
Okay, so we're going to follow Anne up the stairs, and then we're going to have Anne introduce us to everybody who is part of this organization. So where we go, Anne? Okay, Anne, so we're at the top of the stairs. What happens now?
Okay, when you come up to the top of the stairs, we would like your proof of ID, proof of income, and your proof of dependence. And all the dependents you need is just their health card. And then you come on through here.
So Anne, this is the registration desk.
Right, you come through, and when you come through, you're asked to fill out this form, and we register you.
And is Rena in charge of registration?
Right.
So Rena, your last name?
That's me.
So what happens, Rena, when someone comes in?
They have to fill those papers,
They fill out the forms.
the form, and I write their names in my book. How many people, kids, or and after that we wait and go see everybody else.
Would you like to pull out your yellow card?
Yeah, and I have to fill a card like that.
So you fill that card the first time someone comes in?
Right.
Every time.
Every time?
Every time.
Okay.
And they have to fill that paper every time.
Good. Okay, so this is where they start.
Right. And as they come, every month when they come, they're added the dates that they attend the food bank.
So you keep track of the use.
Yeah.
Is there any reason why you keep track
No,
of it?
it's just for our records that
Okay,
we keep track of the clients that come in.
good. And from here, where do we go?
Okay, so from here, when you've got your order filled out, for this, the client picks this up, and then we're going to the office where they're interviewed.
Okay, so this is the main entrance. This is okay. So we're gonna go to the office now where they're interviewed.
So the client comes in, and Andrea gets their form, and they sit there, and she interviews them if there's been any changes from the month before, either dependents or if their income has changed, and it's all written down.
And this is something you have to keep track of so that you can
There
distribute.
again, we keep track
the
of,
food.
of the amount of groceries they get money-wise, like we try and keep a record. Also, could you give me a paper, Andrea? Here, this one. Also, when the clients come in, I'll let Andrea explain this. It's the food that they get. Can you explain to Bob?
If there's 2 adults, they're allowed a little bit less than 3, and a single less than 2.
They were the ones that
And they get vegetables and fruits once a month, plus all kinds of groceries. And
They have a choice.
yes, they do have a choice between meat or fish. on different things like pasta, pork and beans, tomatoes, and sauce.
So it's not the same every month?
It's the same every month, yes.
It is, okay.
Most of the time they take the same thing every month.
The client has a choice.
Yeah.
That they don't want peas, they can get carrots. You know, if there's something they don't like, they don't have to take it. They have a choice of.
And also cereal or oatmeal.
So is this where a person would be able to ask for a little bit extra if they need it?
Yes.
Or different dietary needs?
Usually a family that's the first time in, they do get extra. Like laundry soap, toilet paper, shampoo if we have some.
And how long would this food last?
Probably maybe 3 days, 3-4 days.
So it's the food bank is really not a place where a person can depend on all of their food needs, and it's just to tide them over to the end of the month,
Yeah,
basically.
it's like an emergency.
Can a
Sometimes they do come at the beginning of the month if they really in need. We do come and help them, but they have to come back later for their vegetable and produce.
Okay, good. And then from here, after they've got their order filled out,
Then go ahead.
Then we fill this up, and then we pass it over to the girls on this side, and they're the one that's going to pack all the boxes, their fruits together and vegetables.
so this is the
This is the
what do we call this? The pantry?
The pantry.
good word,
This is
right?
the pantry.
Right.